Hello, with this screencast I'm going to show you how to access item analysis data for tests in Edusoft, and specifically for the academic vocabulary pretest. The first thing is to make sure that you're using Firefox as your browser, and then type in edusoft.com in the address bar, and it should take you to this screen. If you don't know your username and password, let me know and I might be able to find that for you, and if I can't, I'll direct you to someone who can. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and we're going to look at benchmark exams, and we want to do item analysis. I'm going to click right here, and we're going to choose the item analysis report. Alright, now the test we want is right here, but it may not pop up in that immediately for you, so you might need to navigate through the folders on the left here. So the first thing is to click on school tests, and then middle schools, and then find Waldo, and after you click on Waldo, that's the folder that our test is in. So once you find it, click on it, and then click continue. Alright, so now we need to choose the data that we want, and the first thing is to select the teacher. So I'm going to use Jillian's data for this example. Okay. Then the next thing is to choose the course, and it's important that you pay attention to the semesters. So we're going to choose semester 1. If you have more than one course, you could choose all of your semester 1 courses, or you could just look at one course at a time. We also have the option, if we want to just look at specific periods, after we've chosen the teacher and the course, we can go here and choose specific periods. I'm going to go ahead and cancel because I don't need to do that, but that is an option. You could also, if you were interested, you could look at students in specific ed programs, so your ELL students or your SPED students or talented and gifted, etc. You could even look at gender or ethnicity as well, or grade level if you have a multi-grade class. So those are all options, but we're just going to look at the course data for Jillian's Avid class. So now we just click on Run Report Now, and the report's generated here. So notice a few things. This tells us how many students are in the class, and it says there's 28. And then looking at the data here, this tells us the item number, this tells us what % got it correct, and then this tells us the number of students that chose each answer choice, as well as the number of students that didn't answer that question. And so the one that's starred and bold is the correct answer. So for this first question, 24 of Jillian's students got it correct. 3 chose answer A, and 1 chose answer C. None omitted it. So when you get down to a question like number 4, where only 18% got it right, it's interesting to look at the most common wrong answer, which in this case is choice D. And so you could go back and try to figure out why students tended to choose that incorrect answer. So there's a lot of good information in this item analysis report. The first section is multiple choice, and so that's that. Section 2 consisted of the closed paragraphs and also the sentence writing at the end. And I just want to comment really quickly on how to read this. The % correct is generally how they did on it, but we want more specific information. We can look over here, and this tells us if they got a 2, that means they chose the right word and the right form. If they got a 1 on the question, that means they chose the right word, but chose an incorrect form of the word. And a 0 means that they chose the wrong word. If they didn't answer the question, they're not going to show up in the counts here. So remember, there were 28 students in the data, but you can see that this only adds up to 25. So there were 3 students that didn't answer that question. The last 5 questions are still part of section 2, but they were a different type of question. They were the ones where students had to write sentences, and they were also scored on a 2-point scale. 0 points means they attempted to write a sentence but it was incorrect. 1 point means that the sentence either used the right word in the wrong form or was only partially correct. And then 2 points, the sentence fulfilled the expectations completely. So that's how you read that data. And if you have any questions about accessing the data or interpreting it, please let me know. Thanks.